So it's day 5 of our lockdown, the total lockdown of Bushi. And well, first, we were supposed to be released this morning. Obviously, it hasn't happened. Yesterday, they went about testing 27 million people. They were supposed to get the results out in a few hours. Mine took more than 24 hours. I think there's still people that haven't gotten any. Also, the big snag is basically a lot of communities are not letting essential workers out, especially if they just work for supermarkets or whatever. So, practically every supermarket and delivery service in Shanghai is closed. We still have food in the freezer and in the fridge, but it's like, we're starting to miss on certain things. And there's a sense of like people being half resigned, half upset. There's no light at the end. There's no light at the end of the tunnel, really. I mean, also, like, if you test positive or somebody in your household tests positive, then I guess what they actually do is they hold you off to quarantine, where if you didn't actually catch COVID, then you have a good chance of catching it. Which, again, in terms of COVID itself, is not a big deal. It's just that you're then there for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever time it takes for you to satisfy them. It's very paradoxical. We have like 95+% of the population which is vaccinated. Out of the 130 or 40,000 cases now that we've seen since the beginning of March, less than 60, I think it's 58, are in serious conditions. Only 2 have died, and they had pre-existing conditions. Basically, it indicates that Omicron it's just a different virus. It's just a virus that has lost lethality, and it doesn't really cause any risk. But somehow the government thinks otherwise, and we're all stuck here until they change their mind. So just we wish we could have more supplies and the possibility of stocking up on essentials and what we see as essentials. Where it might sound stupid, but for example, I'm out of lemons. A friend of mine is also out of lemons, out of balsamic vinegar. And yes, those are first world problems, but it would just make lockdown, because this is a complete lockdown where you can't open your door except when you go get tested. It just would make it more bearable, really, to be able to get deliveries. What doesn't help is there's now this conspiracy theory that COVID is spreading due to deliveries. I think it's bollocks, but hey, who am I? Anyway, tomorrow will be a better day. Tomorrow is back to work, because today is actually supposed to be a public holiday. And tomorrow is also supposed to be like super sunny.